Alright, yes guys, welcome back to a brand new video, welcome back to the channel for day number 117. Today is technically not actually day 117. Today should be day 117 for when you're seeing it, but the time of me recording this should be day 116. The reason why is because on day 117, in real time, my brother is playing in a rugby match, so I'm going to go see, but it doesn't finish till quite late at night, and it's quite a long drive. It's like a 2-hour drive back, and yeah, I don't have good data. I don't have much data left, so I think I'll lose it all trying to upload it, and that wouldn't work for all the other videos I need to make. So that's why I've switched a few videos around. I'll still be making the daily videos, of course, but today, which is Thursday, not Friday, you will see day 116, of course. This video I'm filming is for, technically, what you're going to see is going to be tomorrow, but for me, for me it is tomorrow as well, actually, but anyway, that would be day 117, and then the actual day 117, which is my brother's rugby game on the Friday night, will come up on Monday. I'll upload that on Monday. I was originally going to upload it on Saturday, but I like the heading home vlogs to make. I love making them, so I make them Saturday, and then I've got Sunday for church as well with that as well. But today, we're talking quite controversial. This is quite a controversial topic. Yeah, I've always heard a lot of opinions on this. I just want to make my own. It's about Harry and Meghan. I know that's the title. Day 116, Harry and Meghan opinion. Of course, you know, unless you've been living under a rock, you know exactly what Harry and Meghan I'm talking about. Harry, Prince of Sussex, I think. Yeah, and Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex. So yeah, it's quite controversial in a way because a lot of people don't like them. I think some of my family don't like her, used to like him, but don't like him because he's gone with her and they've moved and all that. But I want to share my opinion. I have watched the documentary. I'm not basing all my reasons because of the documentary, but most of them have got clips from the documentary that I'm going to use. So my thoughts on them basically are, I feel sorry for them, really. Quite badly, quite a lot actually. I feel sorry for them because they have 100% gone through a lot, and people get angry at Harry and Meghan because they think Meghan is the one that made them move. No, Meghan felt anxious about having her baby at the time in the spotlight, and still does in fact, and didn't want the media to get the attention, and going from doing a hit TV show, to then becoming part of the British royal family, there's a bit of difference. The only thing that's not different is that A, you're in the spotlight, and B, you're photographed a lot by the paparazzis. The difference, paparazzi-wise, is because, as I saw in the documentary, Meghan was like her cheerful self with the British paparazzis. And what she did is, when the paparazzis were saying good morning, she went, "Oh, good morning, how are you doing?" Just a nice and polite thing. And then you switch to the clip of what Harry says, and he says, "Oh, you shouldn't do that, you should not speak to them, just let them talk, and you do not speak." She didn't know that. She's new to this. Like, of course, like, if you dropped anyone really into the royal family, it would be astronomically hard to deal with life as a royal. And like, people get so angry at Meghan for doing things for taking away Harry from family. But like, Harry's been through a lot as well. Like, he served 2 tours in Afghanistan. He fought in 2 wars. So like, he knows how to handle himself. He didn't put... It wasn't like Meghan was saying to him, oh, we're going now. We are leaving and that's it. It was his decision. He decided to leave. You can't blame Meghan for that. The only reason why people blame Meghan for that is because Meghan came in from the family from like a Hollywood esque place, and then now people are blaming her for moving. I'm like, if you were photographed every single day and everything you do is in the public light, and people make lies about you, talk bad about your family, and ultimately, it's not like 100% true, but technically, Diana, Harry's mum, Princess Diana, probably wouldn't have died if it wasn't for the paparazzis. Because the paparazzis chased her into that tunnel. So if she didn't chase in the tunnel and she had to go at high speed to get away from them, I don't think she would have died. So the blood is on the paparazzi's hand. This is crazy. I don't know why you blame her for the move. He's the one who made the decision. I'm not saying, oh, you shouldn't blame her. You should blame him. Don't blame them. If you got photographed every single day, everything was in the spotlight, nothing that you said was in the spotlight, and everything that you do say gets distorted. It gets distorted? I think that's the word. I'm dyslexic, I'm sorry. And let's say you send a letter to someone and they redact things that didn't happen and put their spin on it and it was wrong. Wouldn't you feel angry? Wouldn't you want to leave and not want to deal with that anymore? Of course you would. 100%. I would. If people were making lies about me and going, like, people have made lies about me before. That's fine. Just life. You deal with it. But if you put that in the public spotlight and everyone sees it, then you feel like you can't do it anymore. I don't think the vast majority of people who don't like Harry and Meghan because of Meghan, if they went into the world that she was in the royal family, they wouldn't last. They would not last at all. They would either want to do the same thing as Meghan and leave. Meghan stayed a little longer than she should. If she should have. They could have left earlier, but they stayed because they wanted to try and be not friends with the paparazzis, but to get along with them and like them not destroy what's the word? Change the information she has. It's like, it's so crazy. You go in the spotlight. You don't go in the spotlight for fame. She didn't marry Prince Harry for the fame. No. She married Prince Harry because she loved him. And why in all of life does loving someone make all these bad things happen? It's just absolutely crazy to me. They got married and still got harassed. They got harassed a lot. Like, they got followed everywhere. The only times where they weren't really followed is when they're in their house together. But you honestly, I know if you don't like Harry and Meghan, it's fine, but just watch the documentary. You need, like, what they said in the first episode, which stuck with me and still does to this day, is that they're saying about people have written so many stories about us that aren't true. Shouldn't you not want to hear it from the people who are going through it? Like, if there was a story that came out about me, and loads of people heard about it, would it not be better if if the truth actually came from the person that it's about? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that it should come from the person that they're talking about. And people go on about their Netflix show like, oh, they're only doing this to make money. No. Money aside, they're doing this to let the truth come out. And some of my friends have said to me, well, they could have just done it for a YouTube original special where they put it on YouTube and all that. Yes, but they would still make money for that. They would make money no matter how they put it out. They wouldn't put it out in a newspaper or a letter, because the last time Meghan put a letter, sent it to her father about how you doing, what's up, what's going on, about her wedding, somehow paparazzis and people got that letter and redacted the things that they didn't want in, that was all the loving, I love you, Dad, I hope you're doing well, sort of thing, and changed it to make it seem like she was angry at him. She wasn't angry at him. She was just wanting to understand him. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, leave this family alone. Yeah, some of my family have strong, not bad opinions, but they're like, well, I don't like them because ABC, or I don't like her because this, that, and the other. But I'm like, okay, watch the documentary. No, I don't want to watch the documentary. So you don't want to watch the documentary that is the truth, and that it comes from both of their standpoints. I would get if people didn't want to watch the documentary if it was just Meghan speaking. But it's also Harry speaking. Meghan's not forcing Harry to do it. They wanted to do it together. Harry said, it's my decision for us to leave. And like, it's crazy. The royal family, like Prince William and Kate, have, like, there was always like a battle between Kate and Meghan, and they didn't want it. Before all this happened, they were just brothers. Before all this happened, they were just family. And then, as soon as the love of his life for Harry came, people just went berserk. Didn't like her one bit. Why blame someone for leaving if A, it wasn't a decision and it was their husband's decision that you clearly like or used to like until they met, and B, why would you stop, or why would you want them not to get married? Like, they love each other. Why would you get angry about them leaving if it means they're free from the spotlight? They're free from getting harassed. I know this, people would think, this doesn't have anything to do with it, but you see those orca shows, the shows where you get killer whales, orcas in captivity, and you get shows of them jumping, and you think it's fun, but they don't like it. No, they would rather be in the wild. You shouldn't see wild animals in captivity. If it's at rehabilitation center and then they'll come back out to the wild, it's fine. But if it's like the orcas where they capture them and then they're brought into captivity, have babies are in captivity, then no, you shouldn't. Like, let them go. They're animals. You shouldn't let them do it. And it's the same with Harry and Meghan. They're just human beings. Leave them alone. how do you get the right to blame them for stuff they haven't done? Blame them. The only thing they have done is protect their family. And what's wrong about protecting your own family? Nothing. Nothing is wrong about protecting your own family. People also don't like the documentary because, as I said, about making money. And they just don't like that they made a documentary, which... If I was getting severely bullied and harassed in the media, of course, I would 100% make a documentary and tell the truth about what really happened in any situation people give me. Any situation. So don't blame them for telling their side of the story. Because the paparazzis have changed the narrative, and the journalists have changed the narrative and side of what you should believe, which is false. You shouldn't believe everything the paparazzis and journalists say. You shouldn't believe it. You shouldn't believe everything the news says. Because a lot of it is wrong. It's not true. So just leave them alone. They deserve to be, everyone deserves to A, be left alone, B, be happy, and C, ultimately, be safe. Just leave them alone. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But if people in my family saw this video, they'll all just go, well, this opinion is not right, Daniel. This opinion is not right. I'm like, the word opinion, yeah. Everyone can have their own opinion. It's just some things are more true than others. Oh, it's so crazy. Oh. I'm just going to end the video now. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. I will keep the comment section on and open, so you can comment anything you want about this. Please keep it PG. If you swear in the comments, I will delete it. I don't allow swearing on my videos. And, well, because I'm Christian, I don't think if you're Christian you should swear in public or swear in videos or swear. Anyways, but sadly I'm prone to swearing in private, sadly. But I personally think if you're making a video on YouTube, no matter what it is, you should not swear. Normally, but definitely as a Christian, you should not swear on videos. Alright, I will see you tomorrow.